Today I will show you how to search for instructional materials in Schoolnet. Schoolnet is a component of Home Base, a product used in North Carolina schools designed by Pearson. Pearson calls their product PowerSchool and PowerTeacher. So what is Schoolnet and how do I find it? When you log in to PowerSchool, you come to a view of what are your classes so that you can take attendance. This might be the common place where you start your day and how you enter into PowerSchool. But notice please that on the left-hand side here, there are a number of other features here, and I'd like to make sure that you notice Schoolnet because that is what we are going to be investigating today. Once you click on Schoolnet, you will be directed to another page outside of PowerSchool. It's truly a component, but it is a new tab on your computer. You will be greeted as to your name and the school where you work, but most importantly, I'd like to show you that here at the top, along this blue ribbon, these are tabs, you might think of them as, where you could go and find other features. Today, I would like for you to see the instructional materials that are found in Schoolnet. So click on Instructional Materials out of Classrooms in the blue tab here at the top of the page. Once I click on Instructional Materials, I arrive to my search page. On the left, under Instructional Materials, I could search for materials by the groups of materials, or I could search for materials by standards. I could search for materials by the type of curriculum that my school district may have loaded in there, and I could also go to the courses, and that takes me to the courses I teach. For my purposes today, materials and standards are the most important things we'll be addressing today. Here in where it says type keywords, there are a number of things I could type in here. I happen to be a Spanish teacher, and so I want to type in Spanish as my first search. When I go in here to Spanish, okay, I can type in search. And here you'll see the spinning wheel. This is because this feature here is searching for any type of instructional materials that are loaded within Home Base Schoolnet that are about Spanish. I could have put in Spanish foods, Spanish sports, Spanish families, etc. Do remember that Spanish the language and Spanish Civil War could overlap. So in this list, I now have a list of everything that is archived here in Schoolnet that are resources related to Spanish. You'll notice on the top here that I have 4 tabs. This tab here is for Schoolnet. It says that there are 448 resources about Spanish in Schoolnet. This is not relevant to me as a Spanish teacher with science and social studies resources. Here we have the SAS Curriculum resources, and it says that there's 65 for Spanish. And as Schoolnet expands, different tabs can be added here to search different types of resources. If I scroll down on the left, I can see that the types of materials are that there's 1 curriculum unit, 5 instructional units, 48 lesson plans, 7 assessments, and 388 items that are called resources. Resources, by this definition, could be a listening example for a Spanish teacher, a reading example for a Spanish teacher. It could be an interactive game. It could be a chart that has information. There are a number of different types of things that could be under resources. They could be PDFs. They could be interactive with technology. They could be videos. There are a number of types of resources here. It's a very rich resource. If I scroll down here, I can see that I'm within the category of world languages, the subject category, and there are 89 items for kindergarten, 94 for first grade, 57 for second grade, etc. 341 for 12th grade. Remembering that, especially in the upper grades in learning Spanish, I could be in level 1 and I could be a 7th grader, an 8th grader, a 9th grader, a 10th grader, 11th grader, a 12th grader. And so some of these resources could be listed twice. If I scroll down, I can see the types of resources that are in here by publisher. I have 14 items by 123 Teach Me. As I scroll down, I see some are from the Agencia EFE, Fundación I have some things from Barbara Kung Sung Nelson, who does a number of things for Colby University. I have things from BBC Language. This list is quite long, and if I wanted to, I could again click on those and look at those. But right now, this is where I wanted to get you. There's a number of resources here. I'd like for you just to find out what they are. In another short video, we will explore what happens when you click on these videos, click on these links, excuse me, and what you could find. So please take some time, get to know what's here, research by your topic area, and you'll find a wealth of interesting resources.